Vikings race past Harvin, Jets 30-24 in overtime. Minneapolis Jarius Wright just had to make one good move, then he had plenty of room to run. Wright's 87-yard touchdown reception from Teddy Bridgewater in overtime gave the Minnesota Vikings a 30-24 victory over former teammate Percy Harvin and the New York Jets on Sunday. After forcing the Jets to punt to start the extra period, the Vikings faced 3rd and 5. Bridgewater was blitzed and threw high on a bubble screen pass to his right. Wright jumped for the off-balance grab, slipped by Jaiquawn Jarrett and outran defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson the rest of the way. Harvin had a 35-yard touchdown reception and a 47-yard kickoff return while finishing with 124 yards on 6 catches. But he hurt his ankle on a hard hit by Josh Robinson late in the fourth quarter and didn't return. This was his first game in Minnesota in more than 2 years after playing his first 3.5 seasons with the Vikings, 6-7, who beat the Jets for the first time in 8 matchups since 1975. Gerald Hodges returned an interception thrown by Geno Smith for a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. But the much-maligned second-year quarterback bounced back for the Jets 2-11 by going 18 for 29 for 254 yards and tallying 33 yards rushing on 6 attempts. Smith was just 7 of 13 for 49 yards against Miami in the last game. Richardson had a safety among his 3 sacks. But Bridgewater wasn't rattled by that big hit he took in his own end zone in the first quarter. He finished 19 for 27 for 309 yards and 2 touchdowns. Charles Johnson caught the first one for 56 yards and totaled 103 yards on 4 receptions. Nick Folk's 5th field goal tied the game at 24 with 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That came after Wright had a 23-yard run on a reverse to set up a 20-yard make by Blair Walsh, who missed his 2 other attempts including a 56-yarder as time expired in regulation.